Everybody's got something different to add to the table.
I agree. Kimmy, down to you. Pulling up the.
I was honored. I was definitely
Trouble.
honored. Definitely a group of people who I've learned a lot from and going to learn a lot from. Especially being all the way in Alabama.
Right.
So it's gonna be a great year. So we're gonna
So, Anthony, back to you. Do you have Do you have any Wraith team events coming up or team investigations that we want to talk about?
As far as events, not yet. I mean, like I said, I'm still, as you mentioned earlier. Yes, I am moving to San Antonio. That's what I went down this weekend here to go find a house. So that was just running around all freaking day yesterday. But it turned out pretty good. I do have 4 of them on my eyes right now. So we'll find out here this week. And,
okay.
So that's pretty good because once I get down there, then the team that's in San Antonio, then we're gonna be able to tie everything up together a little more tight. Which we got to do that this Friday. We went to the forest and we took Sydney to her first time in the forest, which I think she had fun.
Yeah, I'll definitely get to. Yeah. Sydney, how'd you like it?
Oh my God. So I'm not gonna lie. First off, right off the bat, I was kind of scared. I kept looking at Pete and I was like, what the hell did I get myself into? Because I opened myself up and I allowed the forest to show me what it wanted to see. And right off the bat, it was showing me stuff. And I looked at Pete and I was like, yo, bro, like, shit. And he goes, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're fine. Lurker too. Lurker was really supportive. He was like, hey, I got you. You're good. Like, you're fine. And then Anthony, Mr. I'm going to take care of you, wasn't even taking care of me. He was in his own zone. He was like, just feel it. And it was cool. It was magical. Like, I saw fairies. I saw duendes. I'm pretty sure I saw the duende because I turned around. So for those who don't know what a duende is, it's basically a gnome. A little gnome. And I kept, it's you. I saw you. You were like, except you were like a lot smaller. Yeah, you were like that. Exactly like that. And I told Pete, I was like, Pete, I think there's the windows in here. Like, I swore I just saw one behind us. And then going towards the end, like, we went through a lot of portals. And going through the end portal, I guess it was like the force's way of kind of like letting me know that everything's okay. And it's okay to forgive people. You know, and it was okay to just let it go. And if you go back and you watch Pete's live that he did, going towards the end, I started to cry because in that instant, I forgave my uncle and I forgave the girls who I used to be a part of team with, and about how like they kicked me off and they did me real dirty. Like, I just forgot about all that. And then the next morning, so when I got home, that's all I could think about was the forest. I dreamed about the forest. I thought about the forest. And the next morning, it was like none of that even mattered anymore. I was so ready to like.
That's awesome.
All of the new things that me and Anthony had talked about, and I was already like hitting up Anthony. I'm like, "Hey, do you think T.Ace could make a song for this? Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could do this?" And he was like, "Whoa, dude! Like,
slow down, woman.
Feel the motor." He's like, "You're going faster than me at this point." Yeah, it was an eye opener, and I definitely want to go back. So when I saw that Pete had went back today, I was kind of upset. I'm like, "This fool went without me."
Well, you know what? Sometimes you just have to. I get it.
But Pete just goes right there, just at the front. He won't go in. He knows not to go in.
Well, and now we're gonna go right back to Emmy. Are we ready?
Can I buy a vowel?
Yes.
Oh wait, this is Hollywood Squares. Never mind.
I know. By the way, let's welcome Reginald down there. He just came in. Reggie.
The X.
He's got a cool podcast.
We got the X.
There's several podcasts right here. Yep. Yeah. So, Amy, why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody a little bit. My God, this is like herding cats. I love it. Amy, go ahead.
Okay, so everybody knows who I am. I am Emmy McKenzie. I'm with PDX Paranormal, but I have been honored to join this team. I guess that's the word I want to use, right? Yeah.
Sure.
I had met Anthony and Reggie in New Orleans, and they're great investigators. Great people. Just besides the investigation part. And when he asked me to be part of the team, because we all bring something different, we don't have to live in the same state, country, or whatever. He picked out some amazing people, and I don't know what else to say. My brain just broke.
Well, I'll tell you what I see here is and huge if, because I say it all the time because it doesn't exist. But if para-unity existed, it's right here on the screen.
Yeah, I would say so.
Anthony, you've done a damn good job of pulling together people.
Yeah, we have Illinois, we got Texas, we got Wisconsin, we got Massachusetts, Alabama, Oregon.
We're not gone.
Say Massachusetts again.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say it.
Hey, I'm from Texas, man. You know where I'm from. Massachusetts.
Hey, it's better than New York. You always got the
Brooklyn in the house. We got Brooklyn in the house.
Yep.
Brooklyn. Did you say Alabama too?
Somebody just said, "Where's Ellie?" I'm right
Alabama,
here. My hair's up because this was like. I was not ready for this. I was like, "Oh shit, yes." So
I don't think I was ready for this, but I'm good. We're doing it.
I was on a call. I was actually on a call with my besties, and she's like, "Oh, Anthony's live." I'm like, "Huh?" She goes, "Yeah, hanging with Brandon." I'm like, "Oh, okay, he's restreaming off of Brandon's." And I look at my messenger. I'm like, "Oh shit."
No, you're coming on the show.
So I was like, "I gotta go."
And we're still missing 5. We're still missing 5 more.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and I can only do 10 on this, 10 or 12 on the screen. So
10, yeah.
And I do want to say to all the viewers, I don't know what happened, but my comments just came back up, so I will get to you. But Jesus, y'all are commenting like crazy. I love it.
Yeah, well, Mr. Ace.
So Greg Koss, the Silver Fox. Man, you're an OG of the paranormal. You've been in a couple of different teams, but what specifically drew you to Anthony and the rest of the Wraith huntresses?
I'm part of Supernatural Inc.
Of course you are.
And I knew that they were that far away. And one of the people that's in the room here is by himself in Wisconsin. And in order to make things even to validate things when they happen, you've got to go ahead and have at least one other person. And that happens to be the ex. And it's Reggie. And Reggie is the man to me. For all the time I've done spirit box work, I never saw anybody that's like him to a certain extent. And I instantly sort of gravitated towards him because I thought he had something to bring to the table besides what I had.
Right.
And I knew that, when he talked with Anthony, it was like, this only makes sense. And, once we get rid of all this snow, then we can go out and we can start going ahead and getting something going up by us.
Beautiful.
But, it's the people in this room. And you know what? Everybody in this room has something, like Emmy said earlier, and everybody else said, to give. And there's ladies in this room that are absolutely amazing. And the ones that are here, you know, and I could go all the way down the line. I would start out with Sid, and I'd go to Donna and Emmy,
Right.
and of course, lovely
Kimmy Corpse.
Kimmy.
Kimmy
Name's
Corpse.
Kimmy.
Why couldn't I see you?
Look there. How about that?
Oh,
He really doesn't know your name.
Kimmy.
Right?
That brings more attention to you anyway, Kimmy. You know,
Wow.
Don't worry, Greg.
because you're
Next time
great.
we'll wear name tags.
Jason
No,
Landry.
I have to.
It goes with the age, you know.
So,
But anyway, out of all
Anthony,
of them, though,
hey,
Yeah.
This Jason Landry case.
I just want to mention something else. And that's the guy that's laying down here, and he's not sleeping, but he's just laying.
he's
And
having a
that's
peanut butter and jelly
Peter.
sandwich.
And
Can I be
I saw,
Hey, that's my
I
bit.
saw-
That's my bit.
Pete.
I heard Peter last night on his live, but I didn't see Peter. And you know, that's
Be right
like
back.
that's
Sandwich
there
sounds
right
good.
there, isn't there? See Peter, and
Hey.
and all the people that were in the forest last night. I could hear Sydney. I could hear Lurker. Who else could I hear? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is Pete has his own leadership abilities too, which are pretty cool, and he brings another thing to the table as far as the forest is concerned.
Constipation.
I don't think the forest is the end of the road by any way, shape, or form, but it's something that goes ahead and gives something else to the table. And I know there's somebody else is chopping at the bit, and I'm just gonna shut up.
Brandon.
Well, you're good, and we've got plenty of time. But Anthony, I want to get this question up.
Yeah.
Jonathan asked, "Would you be willing to help him with the Jason Landry case?"
Yeah, I just messaged him to get with me after the show.
Please do. That
I
is
will.
one weird case coming out of San Marcos. Like, nothing seems to add up with this thing. Like, I've been waiting for someone to be on the same level with me as far as finding out where this guy is. I feel
So
for
what's
him,
the
and I feel
case?
for his family.
Anthony,
And-
you gonna give me
And then
the case?
and then we've got the ex himself down there. Let's go to him. What do you bring to the table, and how do you enjoy working with these fine individuals?
Oh, I love it. Pardon my my brain went elsewhere just now.
That's all right.
I'm reading up on Jason.
It's crazy, right?
As soon as I saw that, I looked him up. Okay.
That's crazy.
I
Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly.
I've actually only physically worked with Greg, Emmy, and Anthony so far. That's in the room right now, and me and Anthony, boy, we really lit up that cemeteries in New Orleans. It's pretty amazing.
I don't know who we lost.
I specifically do loud talking, like
Pete.
out loud.
No, we got Pete.
ITC work.
Somebody dropped off.
Sydney,
Oh,
her
Sydney.
dog,
Cindy.
her
dog
dog
mad.
with her. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry,
What's going on?
Reggie. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I do specifically out loud communication, through ITC equipment and whatnot.
He is loud.
It seems to be my abilities. I think my psychic medium energy is what pulls them through so strong, along with my guides. And
Right.
And so, that's just what I do. Now, if we go out, when we go out as a group, I'm probably going to be about the quietest one because I'm going to be sitting back watching everybody do what they do for a while, because I'm generally loud. And so,
Well, and
Welcome back,
in my opinion, there's absolutely nothing wrong with sitting back and watching how other people do what they do because you may learn something. So it's not a bad thing. I do that a lot when I investigate. I kind of sit back and.
Anthony, when you give me the case, please just a picture. I don't read nothing.
Yeah, we'll work it out after here.
Yeah.
I'm just watching.
And I'm trying to catch up on these comments.
Oh, we got Chad in there. Chad.
Oh yeah,
it's the Brady bunch.
Andy.
Shut up, Chad.
Oh, why am I Alice? Come on.
Alice is like my favorite character.
I don't know who Brandon. I don't know who Resneck is, and they asked me to hit him up sometime in Wisconsin.
Oh, Resneck, that's my buddy Bobby Culkin.
Yeah.
Red Road Paranormal. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. Yeah, hit him up, man. I 100%. I love that dude. Holy Cow Girl Hauntings.
What name do I look up for him?
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, and just to mention real quick, like we are missing 5 more. One is Mark, which is our cousin. He's in Austin, and we have T.Ace, which is the co-founder. He just got back. We just got back from San Antonio. We did a shoot over there again, music video shoot for him. And then we have T.Ace, Mark. We have Baby Wraith, and then we have Lance, and then we have one more. Which one is it? I forgot. I just turned them on.
Lurker?
Yeah, Lurker. Sorry, Lurker.
Wow. Wow. That's messed up.
He's not watching anyways. He's at work.
No, wait till he rewatches.
That's why he's working.
He's gonna rewatch it and be like, "That's messed up. You forgot about me, Anthony."
So since everybody has tagged their page, I'm gonna go ahead and be selfish. If you haven't followed Shaman Sundays, please follow Shaman Sundays on Facebook and YouTube. On the YouTube channel, I have every single show that airs here on Supernatural Inc. Network, so you can go through. We have almost 300 videos, which is probably over 400 hours of stuff that you can go through and watch. So please, if you hadn't, hit that subscribe bell, like, share, all that.
Tell your grandma, your aunt, your ex.
Yeah, you tell your mama and your sister.
Why would you tell your ex? You shouldn't even be talking to your
Why
ex.
not? I mean, Sherry's caring. I don't know.
Well, and speaking of exes, yeah, he's the ex. But speaking of, our exes, this is why we believe so heavily in ghosts. I mean, because hell, we all believed in our first marriages, so why not believe in ghosts?
Second, third.
I'm just saying.
Well, exes are what I don't know where I was going with this. Hi,
all right, so that's okay because this is great. Well, all right, Anthony, we're gonna start with you and we're gonna go around. What is your preferred method? Like, what is your go-to when you're out there in the woods? Is it still is it your Ouija board like we talked about earlier, or do you have something else?
No, I mean that's one of them, but that one, it's only for certain places, and for me, it's myself first, of course. The only reason why I use the devices is so that I can have something recorded of what I'm either talking about or anything. But for me, it's the go-to one is the necrophonics.
Okay,
that's the spirit box. I have a very good connection with mine, which me and Reggie proved, and with his also. I mean, we were asking questions and he was asking a question and they were answering it through mine and vice versa. So that'd be mine right there.
Okay. Greg, what is your go-to method whenever you're investigating?
I like to sit in a table or a bench or a rock and do Estes. I prefer to do it with somebody else so that either we're going to do a double and we have a moderator like I do on the shows, or I would strictly go ahead and do a single and have a recorder on just to double up. And that's another method, because that's called a double-blind ghost box. So Tim Woolworth, told me all about that, and that's different. So I mean, what I do is basically what I described in the beginning.
We do that on Wednesdays.
And see, now since I see a lot of people from Canada, I do want to shout out one of the shows that's on the network, Family Spirit International. This Monday, it's going to be the cast of Repossessed from Hulu. And I think Repossessed came out in Canada first. So make sure to tune in tomorrow at 7. It's going to be ᴂᴵᴵᴸᴸᴸ Brown, and then it's going to be Marissa and oh my God, what's the guy's name? ᴂᴵᴸᴸ.
I met ᴂᴵᴵᴸᴸ. She's amazing. She is.
Yeah, she lives like an hour from me. I have some events coming up. 3 events with ᴂᴵᴸᴸᴸ coming up soon, and I'll talk about that.
I love her.
The end of the show.
She's an amazing person.
She really is. I think we're riding up to Mass Paracon together too. So we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff. So let's go to Pete. Now that you got your sandwich in, and now you got me wanting a sandwich. All right, so I'm gonna have to catch you up. What's it like working with this crew? And what is your go-to method for investigating?
So far out of this group, I only had the honor to ghost hunt or investigate, should I say, with 2 people, which is Anthony and of course Sydney. And it's really awesome to work. Yeah, Lurker.
You forgot Lurker.
That's another one. Yeah. Well, I'm saying on the panel right now.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. But they're really good to investigate with, really, get along with each other. Sometimes we feed off of each other. And usually my go-to, sometimes like my message, usually it was always like the ghost box and stuff like that. But now coming from away from that, because I've been learning more and more, is myself. Like literally I have to be in tune with what's around me and stuff like that. And I can pick up a lot of things, and sometimes I feed off of somebody down there at the bottom where she's at the corner. and especially when she's around me, that's when I can pick up some things, and what's weird is how me and her work together. It's like I already know when she's in trouble.
Right.
So it's a big thing to know your paranormal friends, because especially in investigations, because you don't know what their feelings are, but it's good to know it, because if they are in trouble, you can take them away from that trouble is.
I get it. Yep. I get it. And it really is good to have that personal relationship with your team. Because like when I work with KD and Katie and my wife, Supernatural Inc., I mean, we know each other so well that even if we're in different parts of a location, we know, all right, we need to go over here. There's something going on with blah, blah, blah. So that's a super, super important thing. And I think especially those people that are watching that are new to paranormal, first of all, be careful what team you go with. Don't just jump on a team.
Yeah.
I mean, I still got some knives in my back that I can't reach. Yeah, I said it. But
that's true. And even at that, you got to know the people that you're being part of, because you don't know when that knife's gonna come out at the end or anytime. Just to.
Well, and I'll tell you what made it good. Once I got with Supernatural Inc., they took the knives out for me and helped me heal. So once you get that wonderful team, I mean that's what happens. Oh, see, so Emmy, what is your favorite go-to investigation tool?
Can we count the camera, or is that already included?
Anything. Just say whatever. Anything.
I like the SB7.
Oh, Have you used the SB7 Pro yet?
No, but I want to. I'm jelly.
Well, Greg Koss has one.
Here, I'll pass it through to you.
Okay, I need it, please.
Okay.
Over this camera. I definitely want that. Yeah. I do.
So you're an, do you just use it with the speaker, or do you like the Estes with it, or?
Oh, I love
or
the
you
Estes
just-
method. I love the Estes.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I use that when I'm out investigating. It would be the SB7 or my Alice box and stuff, because they both actually verify. I mean, they've talked to each other and have helped me out and stuff. So yeah, those are my go-to.
You want to tell everybody what an Ellis box is?
Oh, the Alice box is another ITC box that actually she speaks to you. She doesn't. I mean, there's days she won't even talk to you, but she was made in the UK, and I don't know what else to say.
Okay,
No.
that's
All
cool
right.
enough.
So she was made in the UK.
Yeah, she comes from the UK. No, she's an ITC box and stuff. And the thing is, she's only supposed to say one word at a time. But you know how spirits can be.
All
And
right.
she starts saying, multiple words or sentence will pop up on her. So
Oh, that's cool. Corn Pop. I like that name. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Sorry.
Corn cop.
Corn? Oh.
Corn
Done.
cop.
Coming to you, and I already know. I'm pretty sure I already know what your favorite tool to use is. But what is your favorite tool to use during investigations?
My favorite tool? What do you think it is?
You?
Yeah. Well, I was watching the investigation this time. And while I was watching it, I was jumping in and out.
Okay.
And I was telling that, like, I was talking with Pete in the comments, watch out behind you. About the shadow behind you, Pete. Remember? And then how they were surrounded, and I'm watch out, Pete. You're surrounded. Watch out for the shadow man is behind you. Yeah, I was just jumping in and out. I didn't want to stay in because I didn't want to be seen or anything. So I kept jumping in and out because I'm from a different tribe than what's in there. So.
And I do want to give a shout out to Chris Carr and I don't know if Kristen Johnson's watching, but they are with Bigfoot and the Bunny, Dark Horse Paranormal. Wonderful podcast. I think I don't remember if they have one or two. I think they have two podcasts. Check out Dark Horse Paranormal on Facebook. You're gonna love those guys. I love Bigfoot.
They are. They're amazing people. They're funny. They're a funny couple.
Kimmy Corpse.
Brennan.
What is
I
your
don't have a
favorite?
lot of equipment yet, but I love communication, and I love the grids, like with the little flashlights that you twist.
Oh yeah.
Grids.
Yeah.
Laser grid.
You know, that's an underrated. What she's talking about is the laser grid that you can see. It's in green or red or whatever color that goes on the wall. And that's an underrated tool, in my opinion. I used it. Last time I used one was at Trans-Allegheny. And, I mean, it helps on those really long hallways. You can pick up shadow movement and whatever. So, yeah, that's a good one. Not a lot of people talk about that one. So,
Can I answer Linda? Is there a podcast using the Alice box? There's some. If you go into my videos on PDX Paranormal on the YouTube side, and you go to PDX Paranormal Adventures, every time I go out, I'm using the Alice box. But you know what? That's a good idea. I'm pointing down to her. Sydney and I started she's like, what? We started a podcast, and that's something we can definitely use on there too, because that's why it's the huntresses around because it's a variety
Hey,
of
Jenny.
everything. And so, whatever you guys want us to do, then, we'd love to do it or bring
I
it
mean,
to the table.
I would watch that show because I try to watch everybody's show. Jenny ᴂᴵᴬᴵᴇᴚ.
Oh, can I throw a plug out there for us?
You can, but I got to say this. Jenny is my tato. She's my tato.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love her. I love when she goes, "What are you doing, Amy? Get your arse over here."
So
I'm gonna try to get Jenny on the show at some point.
Tuesday, we
Great
have a
lady.
special guest, and it's actually going to be our first episode. And a lot of you know who he is. Several of us have met him. But we're going to be interviewing John Azuna, and he's an actor, a karate guy teacher. He's
Master.
also, yes, that's it. And he's also has some Guinness Book of Records that he's broke, being, doing a wow. But yeah, and he also I become ninja like when I run through a spider web. But he also has had history with the paranormal too. So he's really amazing. The guy is so humble. It's going to be on all of our channels. Help me out here, Sydney. My brain, I wasn't prepared for this.
Well, I can add a little bit. I can add a little bit to that. That's something that Brandon brought up earlier. That's another part of the Race World team, which is everyone here. That is the new Race World, the Huntress Realm, which is hosted by Emmy and Sydney. So that's their baby. They run with it. That is part of Race World. So that's something that's coming in. It's already started actually. Emmy already started.
well, we kind of just jumped into it, but both of us just bounced off each other, and you'll see the beginning of just the other day, and both of us are bringing amazing stuff.
Yeah. So that's the new show. That's the new show is coming in onto the platforms. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to all of your links and all your platforms so people can, while we're sitting here talking for another hour or so, they can go ahead and start liking all your stuff.
Yeah, they can follow Race World on Facebook, Texas Race Hunters on YouTube, Race World Nexus, Race World's Work of Darkness, and then of course I can't forget this one because I'll get killed. We also have a crystal store, and when my wife, the Race Queen, started doing auctions, so that's the race. That's Race World's From the Dust, Crystals, and Minerals.
It's awesome store. Awesome store.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I love her stuff. I told Anthony that when they moved down, I'm going to be over every single day. He's going to get tired of me.
Paralinks. We'll be on the Paralinks network. Also, our own Facebook, YouTube. I'm going to be probably restreaming out to Kick and maybe D Live, where I have other places. Because we definitely want to get this out there.
Right.
Everything.
I gotta get the race out there. The race world out there.
Yeah, we're talking about all of us, because I feel this is what is that? The dream team.
We fixing to change.
I think we're the dream team.
Oh yeah, we got one more that I forgot. Texas Race Hunters Research and Development by Carlos Oregon.
What's up with you forgetting Lurker today?
He's not here. He's not here.
Well, he's research and development. He makes bottle rockets and stuff like that.
In which his role in this is the experimental guy on all the devices that he's got together in his mad scientist's mind, which he's already developed some really cool ones that we actually got to use in the field, and Greg got to see that.
Yeah, awesome.
So he's got a lot of them coming on that we're going to be using and bringing that into the field.
See, that's cool. I like, coming from Supernatural Inc. We do ITC. We make our own stuff. We invent stuff, and that I love seeing new stuff from different people when it comes out.
So he's not completely gone.
There you go.
Oh, he's lurking on your phone.
Like Lurker lurks.
Lurker's the man.
And that's let me take a second to say this. So the ITC world is very cutthroat, and I don't think it should be. I think everybody should sit down and share their ideas because we're all trying to do the same damn thing.
Right. I agree with that 100%.
And nobody's better than the next. And
no, not at all.
No, and when I meet new people and go on investigations, I learn from them, and I will try, their technique. And if it works for me, I continue doing it because they've made that much of a inspiration on me and stuff. Like ask Anthony, I still his rig type thing. But no, that's the facts, you guys, and we are here to find the same answer.
And and that goes for paranormal teams or paranormal celebrities. No, I don't care. I don't care how many shows you've been on. I don't give a damn how big you think you are. You ain't no better than nobody on this panel. Sure as shit ain't no better than me. And that leads me to February 4th on Shaman Sundays. Please tune in and watch because there's going to be some stuff that's said on there. There's going to be some airing of dirty laundry.
Ooh,
that's all I'm going to say. February 4th, 9 p.m.
But I do want to ask. Go ahead, Greg. I'm sorry.
What did we get? Go ahead, Greg. Go ahead.
I was just going to add that the point of going ahead and what Emmy said about, she said that she got something from Anthony. Hey, that's what it is about in this family. And nobody's going to say anything about it. Anybody that wants to borrow any of my stuff, anybody that wants to ask about something of what I do, it's for everybody in this group. Mm-hmm. And that's the important part about it because it makes you go farther. You're all combined together, and I'll just leave it at that because that's
facts.
What's good.
That's facts.
Yeah, I think Kimmy's turn to get in the hot seat.
Yep. Actually, I'll tell you what. Usually, right at the hour mark, I take a little 5-minute break because I have the bladder of like gnat. Well, since we have so many people up, I'm just going to turn my camera off.
Yeah, just go. We can take care of it.
I think y'all can handle it.
It's party time, you guys. Now
we can talk about them now.
Hey, Kansas City beat Buffalo 27-24.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Let's do the race break practice show.
Party time. Excellent.
Why I watch football.
What are we going to talk about, lovely ladies and gents? About how Anthony's been forgetting Lurker the entire freaking night.
I know, that's messed up.
Now's our time to ask Anthony.
Are we going to actually, a lot of us?
Okay, here, I got a good question.
The majority of this are actually going to meet up at a Paracon?
Yes.
I was asking a question.
I'm asking Anthony, are you going to meet up or did you back out?
What do you mean?
Okay, we're all going to be meeting up at a Paracon.
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw it out
there, you guys. We are going to be meeting up at Tombstone.
Yeah.
Arizona at the Paracon. That's the second annual Paracon they're having. And I threw out the flyer that Amy Bruni and all the people that are going to be there, a lot of amazing people. And this is April 26th through the 28th. Greg is going to come down with Brandon. I'm going to fly down. Yeah, Lady Phoenix is not going to go. By the way, look, I got a llama.
Llama.
I wish you can go. I think Reggie's going to go. Him and his wife. Not sure about Kimmy.
I have a 7-year-old. It's kind of hard to believe in a 7-year-old. But
I'll research and see.
If you know what, I'm pretty sure if you bring a 7-year-old, We can have a babysitter for you.
Oh my God. You know how crazy that would be? My kid, I would come back and my kid would be like, Mom, did you know an SP7 does this? Do you know Laser Grid Mike does that? Did you know Uncle Greg Koss has this cool thing? Did you know Uncle Reg told me that I might be from another planet? Did you know that?
You know, and the thing is,
Anthony, did you know
better
that
way to
cousin
start him out
Anthony
early?
goes to the Ouija board and he said he's going to get me my first one? Did you know that?
And what's wrong with that?
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Nothing's wrong with that.
See? And
Whatever
what
it
better
takes.
way, the dream team, to show him his ways, right?
I'm not
Anthony?
gonna lie.
Or Wraith Lane.
I cried happy tears the other day because he was like, Mom, guess what happened at school today? And I was like, well, what happened, Bubba? He was like, I told the girls that my mom's a paranormal investigator and she hunts ghosts.
Oh, wow.
And I told them that my mom got scratched by one. And guess what? I'm going to be 7. He goes, guess what? I'm going to be 7 this year. I'm going to go ghost hunting with her. I was like, whoa.
Oh.
I don't know about that one. We got to ask Dad. And he goes, hey, Dad. We got home. He goes, hey, Dad, can I go ghost hunting with Mom? And his dad looks at me like, what the
What I really want to know about tonight right now is the fact that, Pete, how come you don't have your mask on?
Oh, okay. I have one of them here. The other one's in the truck still from filming. Yesterday.
So it's a little cold. It's a little cold. Is that the point?
No, one's in the truck, and then the other one's in here somewhere.
I as soon as you came on, I was going to go ahead and say, but everybody was talking. Where's your mask? Where's your mask?
He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it because he doesn't know if Joanne was going to be on.
Oh. Hey, I'm supposed to come on here not at Phantom's Minute. Come on.
Exactly like Kimmy
Did
said.
you see the comments? 3/4 of the comments are for the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And it's just like Kimmy
I
said.
might have to go wake. I might have to go wake him up.
Kimmy said he even has a shirt on. Look at that. See, I told you he wasn't ready.
Shirt.
He was like, I wonder.
Sorry, Joanne. I tried for you. I tried.
And actually, I'm reading some of the comments. You know what? It would be amazing if anybody who's in the Tombstone area or surrounding states, if you want to show up, that more the merrier. That would be really awesome. There's going to be big events going on.
Wait, Anthony, did you say you were going?
Yeah. I was going before. I was going back when they first announced it.
So y'all know what that means, right?
What?
You have to go.
No. When Tombstone, we're gonna have like 7 more members.
You have to go.
Anthony's on the verge right now of recruiting as many people as he can.
It's going to be like a battalion or a platoon.
Exactly.
Watch out! Here comes the Wraith.
The Wraith Army.
As long as you don't have candy on the team, I'm good.
It's great though to see. It's great though to see Chris Carr in here.
Yes, I love them.
He's like my brother.
Who's Chris Carr? Hi.
And
him and his wife are so funny.
Kristen is. She's just feeling better now.
I think she gave me COVID. Because remember, I just got over COVID. Thanks.
He put in here that this week they've got some new stuff coming out, so they're coming back on probably at the end of this week. I don't know for sure, but there he is. There he is.
It's like an Oreo.
I'm gonna go get my peanut butter.
It's not an Oreo. Why would you say it was an Oreo?
I was gonna say cow, but okay.
Yeah,
and Marie, that's where I've been going, was the East Coast and doing a lot of investigations. I need to do them out here now. I'm on the West Coast.
It's got like cute little spots.
And Marie,
it's like
was part of that.
I'm
There's a lot of people in here that were.
Where are you bleeding? That kind of looks bad how you're sitting there. And you're like,
it was a kiss from the forest.
Yes, we went to the forest, and these guys didn't tell me that I was walking right into barbed wire fence. And I walked right into barbed wire fence.
Well, you know what? I would rather walk into barbed wire fence than walk into an electric fence.
I just need 1 second.
For real.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh.
Yeah, we love you, Victor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's up, Vic? Kim,
Hey,
Don, Vic.
Victor.
Yo, Vic.
Oh my God, dude, amazing guy
What's
out
up,
there.
Dad?
Just,
Oh my God.
give him a follow.
Can I just say
He
something right
supports
now?
everyone. No.
Yeah. Go
Yes.
ahead there, Sid.
If you did not watch the Dawn Vick show the other night with Miss Emmy up here, y'all need to go back and watch it. He killed it.
I am not a singer, but I'm going to tell you guys, I love karaoke, because it's fun, and it's good for your lungs.
I can't tell you how many
felt
times
like
I've
my
ordered.
heart actually popped out of my chest because I sing in front of strangers all the time, but when you're put on the spot like that, you really feel like you're in like a big event, and you're just like, oh my God, and everything changes. Yes,
You
I'm
did
gonna
good,
sing.
Amy.
I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna
Thought
sing
you did
Emmy's favorite
amazing.
song.
I
You
think
want
it was
to know what
the
her favorite
song. A lot of
is?
people aren't used to the older classic songs. Thank you, Victor.
I'm gonna go on and sing Emmy's favorite song. You want to hear her favorite song?
What is it?
Yes.
Man said only fools rush.
I thought you were gonna sing.
I
All right,
can't
stop.
help
Preparation.
falling in love.
Yeah, now the show's just turned to.
I was
singing
about to
shit.
say,
Mush.
welcome
Mush.
to the Masked Singer.
Mush.
Oh, the man.
That's actually that's
Thank you guys. I appreciate that. It was fun. And you know what? Any one of you can be a contestant on there. Just Victor Santiago is who you need to friend. Send him a friend request on Facebook and you highlight like Victor Santiago so people can see like the little his icon. It'll say Dawn Vick right there, you guys. If you want to sing on there, if you want to be a judge, want to help out, please send him a message, friend request him, and you guys, it's worth it. It really is.
He asked me to go on. I said, Mr. Vick, I only sing in the shower. Crazy.
That's okay. So you know what? Go in the shower.
Bring the microphone up.
Good night, Jenny.
I'll be
Nice
the only
job,
one
girl.
that.
I might consider doing that.
Who's
It's
leaving?
fun, you guys. It really is.
Jenny.
Jenny. Good night, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Love you.
Hi, Jen. We still got
Jenny, I
Kim.
need to get you on my show, Jenny. I'll reach out to you.
We want to get her
And
on
so I
live.
have lost complete
Yes.
control of the
did.
comments, so I'm not
Yeah,
going
you
to be
did.
putting them all on there. And then
You
the
don't-
show
you don't
has
have-
gone. The wraiths have appeared.
Just pop
You
up.
don't have to
just
post
don't do
anything
them,
but
that's it.
bad candy.
There's
Nothing but
did you see all these posts that are put on here by Led to the Light Productions? I love you with all my heart. Are you like practicing, Reggie, or what?
Hey, Thomas.
We're just getting a head start.
Oh, Reggie.
We still got Kimmy.
Linda,
We still got Kimmy stuff. We haven't brought her in.
Yeah,
yet.
we're gonna get to her. Let me tell Linda. Linda, I don't have the capacity yet to do a call-in show. However, I'm working on that. Kimmy,
How
now
do you
we
do
all.
that? I don't know how to do
Some soundboards will let you do it. You can just hook in your phone into the soundboard. That's what I just got, but I got to learn how to use it.
Okay,
That's
Nalisha,
Kimmy.
I will check it. I'm sorry.
Kimmy Corbett.
Nalisha. Go. I'm sorry.
All right, so you're in the hot seat, Kimmy.
Oh, Lord.
Your seat's hot.
Uh-oh.
So,
Chris,
Hey,
Oh,
what's there?
no.
hi.
what did we already ask you what your favorite tool to investigate with is?
Yes.
All right.
She
What-
said the grid.
How
That's
about
right.
your
Awesome.
favorite?
That's right.
How about her favorite?
Oh, yeah,
vegetable?
she did. She said the laser grid.
What's your
Grid.
favorite?
She said the
What's
laser
your
grid.
favorite vegetable, Kimmy?
Broccoli and cheese.
Speaking of Kimmy Corpse, listen, and cooking and food, Kimmy has an amazing cooking show that
Yeah,
I
she
try
does.
to watch whenever I can. Also, you've got a podcast. Why don't you tell people about your shows and your channels and all that, Kimmy Corpse?
I do Phantom Friends. It's Mondays with the cooking show at 6, and then Wednesdays we have just a regular like paranormal, anything to do with supernatural, things like that. And that's on Mondays at 7 with Donna. And then Saturdays we have at 8 o'clock Central. We do like a paranormal Native American type show with Donna. Donna's the founder of it. So
Echoes in the wind.
Echoes in the wind.
In the wind.
See, that's
Okay,
that's pretty amazing because everybody here pretty much has a lot of their own thing, and they're allowed to do that.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams out there that won't let you be a part of one team and another. You just have to stick with one freaking team, and they're contracted to do so. Blah blah blah. See, this is what I like about you, Ant Man. The way you're like, hey, you guys can Ant Man. Hey, Ant Man. So
Balloon Man.
Yeah, you let
Balloon
people.
boy.
I mean, they can be a part of, Wraith World, the Wraith Hunters, but they can do their own thing. Huntresses.
Thank you.
But you're welcome. I'm afraid of Emmy.
You better be. I'm afraid of me too.
This is why I have this knife sitting here, just in case you come through my screen.
I have a llama.
You have a lot of things.
Okay.
Oh,
Finish.
But yeah, dude,
now we're off track.
I like the way you just let people do what they do, Anthony.
Well, I mean, because one thing that I said to the team from the beginning, I just want y'all to do you. Whatever y'all do as far as your abilities and everything, that's what you do. That's the way it'll work the best. And then we all put it together as one. And I mean, I think we'll get more evidence like that, more responses, more stories. Really, what I want is the stories. So that's just been the whole thing. Everybody's got a voice here.
Well, I do need to correct one thing that you said. If Chris Carr's still watching, it's not evidence, it's data.
Yeah, data. I forgot we learned that a little while ago. I
Yeah,
get to that, I'm like, we got to get data.
Data. Yeah.
I know.
Data.
If Chris, if you're going to do something this coming weekend, mention it in the comments again. Now we'll mention it.
Of course.
And Reggie, why don't you mention our shows?
On Tuesday from 8 to 10, we have the X Factor. And on Thursday, our original show is 6 to 8. I love that.
Okay.
The show is Perfectly Normal Paranormal Communications. It's primarily an ITC show.
How many years is that now? How many years do we have on that one?
Well, this next episodes are 56 episode.
On Perfectly Normal?
It was year ago, January 5th.
For both of them?
When we started. And so it's either that, 56 episodes. Hey, thank you. And I wanted I'll go ahead and
do this. Come on.
You
I'll
didn't
go ahead
mention,
and put this out there. What's
you
that?
didn't mention mine. You didn't mention my shows.
That's because it's your show.
Well, I was gonna let you say your shows.
Yeah, because you got two.
Go ahead.
I wanted to mention you were talking about your favorite equipment, and when I'm in a cemetery, the easiest thing is an SB7 in my pocket. But when I'm at home on a podcast now, and Brandon, you'd be happy to know this, and Katie would, all I use is the ink box primarily now.
I know who makes that.
Yeah, I do too. And well, the thing is I'm working, and I'm hoping KD has a couple more of those in stock because I'm going to be picking another one up from him. I'm working on a 54 Pontiac Star Chief. It's going to be called the X Machine. It's all original, like 100% original. And that includes, it's got a 6-volt system, which happens to be what runs the ink box. And so I'm going to incorporate that ink box into the stereo system of the car. And it's going to be a rolling ink box, basically, a rolling spirit box as well. And so, oh yeah, everybody's doing it.
I'm loving it, man.
My fingers. There you go.
Yeah, we can't. We gotta. You just gotta. Now let's go to.
We gotta block. Hey, you gotta put an X up, Anthony, to block the tic-tac-toe from Kimmy and
I already won.
Emmy.
No, I already won like 4 times. I already won 4 times.
Once again, it'll go all the way across.
But
So
yeah,
Pete,
so I'm gonna be doing that.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome. Pete, we got to talk about your show and what you do, brother.
Well, his Pete after dark.
I have.
Take your time, Pete. We're not live or anything.
Well, not my group, but it's Beyond Belief Paranormal, and out of there, I came up with Beyond Belief Talk, which I got Donna and Cammy. Cammy's my producer, and Donna's my co-host. And we try to bring in people just to come and talk to either myself or to this guy right here. And apparently, somewhere I heard that there's an After Dark show. I'm still, I guess, working on that.
That's the pay-per-view one. That one's pay-per-view.
Pretty much.
It's Pete's OnlyFans.
Pete got to
Get your
drop
tickets
the-
now.
One,
Get your tickets
Pete
now.
got to drop his cash app.
And don't forget about your OnlyFans, PetesFeet.com.
That was a mistake. That one was a oops how that After Dark came about.
For $5, you can
Yeah,
see his
that lady way over there on the other side of Emmy's fault.
This lady over here.
Well, Amy.
I think there's something in my hot sauce. I'm seeing cats now.
What did I say about cats earlier?
No more tic-tac-toe with a cat in the middle.
Oh my God! It's a kitty in the middle.
I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a word.
Oh boy,
that's an Aerosmith lyric. There's a kitty in the middle.
That is a big pussy.
Don't forget your shows, Greg.
Beyond Peach, OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
This has gone to hell, and I mean we're not even done with the second hour yet.
This is what happens when Emmy gets on a podcast and I don't know what to do. I'm all over.
I don't know what to do with my hands. The car was running.
Pikachu, bless you.
Oh,
I don't even know where to go from this.
The ghosts are free.
So
Greg's gotta talk about his shows.
Who? Where we go?
Greg's got to talk about his shows.
Oh yeah, Greg. I heard you have some shows on Supernatural Link Network. See what I did there?
Thank you, Reggie. Thanks for the plug.
Could be worse.
My arms are broken.
On Wednesday we have a show. That's I think Emmy, you should wear that Wednesday night.
That one's got lights.
And he said,
I got
"He's
several
a
of them.
broken."
Unicorn.
I got. Ooh.
Isn't that a unicorn?
Yes.
Oh shit.
How do you get that to move?
You guys, welcome to Wraith World.
That's better than listening on my show.
So Greg, Mariner Spirit, huh? How's that going?
The first one though is When Spirit Connect.
Yep.
And that's Wednesday night, and that's the one with the ITC, the double Estes that we do, and we're gonna do more of validation. I think we're gonna have 2 moderators, and we're gonna be able to validate a little more of what the people are saying that are doing the Estes, and that's got teams from around the country basically. And the whole theory behind all that was the fact that, with that being the case, thought it would be magnifying, and it's almost like a lurker type thing because of the amount of distance between the different locations, and it's all coming into us. It would all make more sense, and it would be magnified. So the actual people that we're running into, the spirit would actually be multiplied because of the amount of how far the locations are between them. And that's a pretty neat part. And then the other one, of course, God, Sydney, I love you, Sydney. And the other one, of course, is Mariner Spirit, and that's my show where I interview people. I've been doing that one the longest. It's still a great show. This last week I had Sam Beltrusis on, and he's a great guy. And I brought Becky Evans, which I didn't say hi to yet, but Becky's in the chat too. And Becky is hit some hard times, and if you go to the GoFundMe page, and I'm throwing that out there just because I'm thinking about it now, and I apologize for not bringing it up earlier, but Becky's in a hard place right now, and anybody can help her out. Go to the GoFundMe page and please help her out, because she's an awesome individual. To think that what happened to her actually happened is just unbelievable. It's like one of the things that happen to me every once in a while, where if somebody says, how did that happen to you? That's insane.
Is her story on the GoFundMe
no,
page?
her story isn't out yet.
Okay.
And that's just because she has a court date this week.
Okay.
And once the court date's over and that all the legal end of it's, I'm sure that we'll all be hearing something. And if she wants to, she can come on my show first, and we can go ahead, and I'll even move people around to go ahead and get her in there, just so that we can go ahead and give her just due.
You hear me? I'm like, it's not even my show, and I'm trying to help you out, Greg.
I mean, but it really is. It's I know the story behind it. It's BS, but help her out if you can. And Becky, I don't think I said hey, because my God, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Let's be serious now. Does anybody have her link so we could drop that out there?
Let me look. I have it somewhere. I'll put it in the link.
Pikachu.
I want
Chew.
And we're not going to Candy Mountain now. Just now her ears go down.
Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. We're going to Candy Mountain.
There you go. Now that's totally insane.
We're just trying not to lose.
Now, if you think we've gone insane, wait till you hear that the second time, or the fifth time, or the 22nd time.
All right, so I'm posting the link in the chats for the GoFundMe page.
And really, people, I mean, if you ever ran into a person that's as nice as Becky Evans, that would be the time you would have to go ahead and just help her out.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drop this on my page.
It is really, really something. She's got a heart of gold. She's never stepped out of her way not to help somebody. She's always there to help. She's always there to answer questions. And I haven't known her that long, but I mean, she's just a wonderful person, and she loves the paranormal community.
Exactly.
And this is her family. And if we can't help her, who can?
Right.
So.
Well, that's what...
Whoa! Oh,
nice. Some people just don't know how to grow up.
I don't know what's happening. I mean, and then we got. I mean, yes, please help Becky. And now I think I've lost control. Because
you're back there now. There's
Look at
Pete, Phantom Menace. Right there.
That's a Phantom Menace for sure.
Oh,
my
Jesus.
God! What the hell happened?
Oh, hi, Brandon.
That's not right.
Did we lose anybody?
How do I get me off of here?
Oh,
You guys are getting me
Brandon.
jealous.
Oh my God!
I might have to bust out a helmet.
Brandon,
Oh, there.
No,
Yeah.
I
don't
gotta
do that.
send this little guy to you. Look, he belongs to you.
Oh my God, that's my cousin Ralph.
Look at
It
him.
is.
He just got out of jail.
You did.
Oh my God, he just got out of prison.
And then look at Halloween.
Ralph.
He can be a
Emmy, how
Halloween-
did he end up at your house?
He was having a booific time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a
See?
no. That's not Ralph.
No, but
That's-
oh
No,
my
that
God.
this
That's
is
a
not-
girl.
That's Ralph. Oh, it's Ralph.
Yeah, Brandon. No, I will send this out to you because I think he belongs with you.
I will send you my address.
Okay, yeah, I'll send you.
And then he can hang out with this guy.
He's got a booific.
I just
Whoa.
want to point out that Anthony's probably rethinking everything right now.
There's the other gnome. Look at that one.
Yes.
Look at the race.
Oh, I
guy.
like that guy. Yeah, that guy. I like that guy. That's me. That's me.
I don't have
I'm his
a gnome.
spirit guide.
So anybody who has any extra gnomes lying around, you know what? Just
No.
get
But
a
I
hold
will
of
buy
Brandon,
one.
and you know what? We can make
I
his
just
life
got a
gnome
giraffe.
happy.
I just got my
He's just
giraffe.
got it. He's just got a giraffe.
I just got Nutella.
Oh my God. And I just want to tell everybody that's watching right now, all 34 people, that we still have 30 minutes to go. We still have 30 minutes of this.
Good luck.
Oh, we can stay on longer.
All right.
I mean, we could.
Good night, Kimmy.
Is that a replay? Oh.
I think she's doing this to me. She's doing this to me, isn't she?
So, Anthony, what do you have to say for yourself for this bunch of
don't
miscreants?
We do serious investigations, by the way.
Yes, we do.
We do.
You guys, this is going to be a bumpy ride.
Which
So
one?
grab your
Oh,
helmet.
now the
because
dolls
Oh,
we're
a
heading
helmet,
out.
helmet.
Which one, Nancy?
You said something about a garden gnome, Brandon, and I busted out that video for you. If you want to
Okay,
play it.
since we've
Nancy.
talked about the video, guys, we're going to take a little second. I'm going to show you guys a little video.
Nancy wants
just
me
bear
to
with me.
bring out my doll, but I don't know which one she's talking about.
This is the
All
best.
right,
doll.
hang on. We're going to take a quick video break.
My God, I love that. What's that called?
Oh, that's Winklebottom. Kind of a rarity in these parts. Came all the way from Germany.
Boy, that's exactly what I need in my front yard. Would you consider selling? Come on, let's get this in the ground before Hank gets home. Peggy Hill has found her calling card.
Idiot.
And why that was going on, I gotta show you this. This will go to you too. Look, that looks just like you.
This is
That was-
Mateo.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him.
I don't know which one Nancy wanted. This is Mateo.
You're going to a new home.
Hey, you can't give away my doll.
No, I'm not giving away your doll. Nancy
Oh,
wanted
no.
to bring her out, but I'm taking her hair net off because it's messing her hair. She's got beautiful hair that goes all the way down. I'm taking it off. It's probably gonna mess up.
So don't take it
And
off.
it's like autograph. I'll autograph this for you.
Yes.
Probably gonna mess up her ribbon. I mean her feathers. Yep, it just took them off.
You done messed it up, Aaron.
Yep, it just took.
Hey,
her feathers.
Aaron.
Mad.
But her
Aaron.
hair goes all the way down.
She's gonna be mad at you.
Somebody go get Linda off the floor.
This
She's
is
rolling on the
Linda,
Rhea.
get off the floor.
That
They're
who
on the
you
floor,
wanted,
then off the
Nancy?
toilet again.
You know, like Anthony's. I didn't mean to cut anybody off, but you know what, you guys, what? You know, it. Oh Jesus, you threw me off there.
Nancy,
But
me off.
being serious.
why did you just
are
send
serious. Like,
picture-
you know, we can joke around, have fun, and you know, but the spirits, you got to think about. They were, you know, living too, and they like to have fun and joke around. But when it comes time to being serious, we don't wear our hats with our little face.
This is see, her feathers are all falling off. Gonna have to fix them. But
I'll
this
never
is
get lost wearing this in the forest.
Anthony's wife from the forest,
During the investigation of you also.
and she's haunted.
Is that
She
one
has a
mine?
female.
Is that the one with no sheath and the little bracelet on her
This is
foot?
her.
She put. Oh.
Hey, don't want it. She's gonna wake up as me.
Oh, sorry.
She's being good right now. She can hear you.
Oh, look.
Oh, Esme.
She wants to
Brad, I
go
just said
home.
that. I said, wouldn't it be awesome if I wore this to the forest?
Yes,
I'll
I
never
would
get lost.
totally run the other way.
Keep it
And
as
I
a
do
part,
want
Tyler.
to bring up. I do want to bring this up on a kind of serious note, but not. Listen, the paranormal world and everything that it encompasses is such a dark, scary, like heavy place that if you can't sit around and laugh, then you have no business being in the paranormal.
Yes,
Facts.
very true.
True that.
You know, I mean, we deal with demons, we deal with
Yeah.
lost souls, we deal with suicides, we deal with all kind of darkness.
It was
So
Sydney and Emmy.
if
Yeah,
we can't laugh, you know,
Yeah, we had a blast the other night. Lurker and P were there laughing when Sydney kept blinding me with that light, little flashlight she got.
I didn't
She
mean to.
she was like a little kid with a flashlight going around and playing and this.
I
Let me
didn't
put them
mean
away.
to,
I
okay?
was like, oh.
Okay, so I am a paranormal investigator, but I am a security cat, and I need my flashlight.
Right on. I agree with you. You need a flashlight. Did you wear it on your head?
Because if not, you know
I'm
what
throwing
happens?
this away.
You run into barbed wire fences.
I mean, it happens. It does happen. I also want to thank all the people that are in green over here. I believe they're supporters of PDX Paranormal.
Yep.
So we do want to give a shout out to all the people that
Corn pop.
support.
It's
Like
corn pop.
Corn Pop's a bad dude.
Corn
No,
cop.
corn pop.
Porn
Corn-
cop.
Yeah, corn pop.
What is it?
Corn pop.
Cheryl King.
Corn.
Corn Pop's a bad dude.
Yep.
You watch the corn about corn.
Yeah, corn pop.
Everyone has
Yeah,
their own.
all of
thing.
actually, no, not just the ones in the
Right.
green. Everybody who comes to my channel that supports me ends up meeting all you guys and going and supporting you. And all these people are so amazing. They really are. And so, like I say this every time. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be who we are today and stuff. We wouldn't have these channels, you know.
Well, and I say it all the time in my show. Like, if it wasn't for my tribe that watches and interacts and stuff, I would just be sitting here talking to a screen.
I do that all
like,
the time.
Or you can be like Sydney and just play with her.
I don't have a Pikachu. I need a
Oh.
Pikachu.
Beth, good morning. Hi, Beth.
I'm about to send you one.
Prayers out to my friend Beth, who lives in the UK, please. She had lost a sister right after the new year, and I'm telling, I want prayers to go out for you, Beth. Her sister went septic, and that's the second sister she's lost that way. And
Yeah. Also
Beth has
too.
been in the hospital. So.
Also too, we can send some prayers out to Howard Petrie. He called me the other day.
Oh,
he
yeah.
gave me a list of stuff and that they
Yeah.
found a list of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we get to Howard.
Yeah, definitely. Get those prayers going out there for these
Yeah.
people and stuff.
Yep.
I think it's Kimmy's turn again. Yeah.
Your eyes are gonna get stuck like that.
You want my glasses, Kimmy?
You didn't make a mess on my back.
That's my stinky eye. That's my stinky eye.
Just thank you.
Here's
I got a question for everybody. So, oh my God, I just forgot it. Oh, no,
You didn't have a question. You
yeah. What's the question? What's the
I did.
question? What was the question? What was the question?
It's the $1 million question.
Ask the
B.
question.
The answer is B.
What are your thoughts on when you go out to investigate? Do you have to feel 100% yourself? Or if you feel there's anything, if you're not yourself, are you still going to go and investigate? Does that make sense?
No.
I will not.
No.
I will not.
I put myself in public, so I'm just saying.
For me, that question's for me or for all of us? For me?
Everyone.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, definitely for you. I
For
mean,
me,
this is Wraith Sundays. You didn't know that?
yeah, Wraith Sunday. Hey, that sounds good.
That does sound good. Let's talk about
Better
that
watch
later.
it. Better watch it. I'm on a roll, Brandon.
I'm gonna do it, baby. Do it.
For me, I the other night I went in not myself.
You did say porn pop.
So for me, I just if I'm going, I'm going.
And let me ask you why. Okay, so if you weren't yourself, why did you feel you needed to go in? Was it you wanted to know a different experience besides you're a rebel and you want to do this, or
Because I'm obsessed.
So
thank you. He said it. Oh my God.
No, it's like what you said.
Comes out.
Sometimes, I feel like I push my abilities, and I'm just saying, I know that damn Forrest and Sydney says, but that place will do that. So it's kind of like anything. Sometimes even in life, you got to get out there, even though you might be afraid to do something and take that risk. But, but you still have to do it. And so for me, that's the way I look at it. I may not be all myself at that one time, but it's getting me out of my comfort zone. So it's gonna push me further.
And I definitely will say this: I'm not going to start the investigation unless I feel 100% myself. I agree. Whatever that was. I'm not. If I'm not 100% myself, I'm not going to start. However, while I'm in the investigation, if I don't feel cool, that's the whole point of going in there and exploring. But I'm going to damn well make sure that I'm 100% myself when I come out.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
No, I agree. Like you shouldn't. It's like I tell people, you shouldn't do an investigation when you're not 100% yourself, because all you're doing is harming others, because you're not in the right state of mind to help somebody. You're just going to make things worse. And that's why, I've seen, I know a team from San Antonio who will go investigate and drink. And I'm like, why are you doing that?
No.
You're not supposed to drink.
Those are old stories. Those are old. Those are lies. Those are lies. We've never done that.
Not you. It was not you. Okay. I mean,
we don't know
what happened in New Orleans, but still.
I'm sorry. What I was going to say is, I'm not on my show. When we go ahead, and what I would do before and what I do on the show is too, it's the same thing, is that you have to go ahead and prepare yourself. You have to go ahead and, if you have a couple prayers that you have to say the prayers. You have to, and then if you go ahead and do it on an investigation, I'll start in the afternoon with meditation and everything for the one show, and then for the other show it's this way, and then you go like this.
And open it up and see all the people. Here's the church.
I can't do it no more.
But it's the best thing to do, is because then you have a clean house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yes.
that's what's important about it, because it's not something you can take back if they go ahead and come at you.
And I'm on Greg's show when Spirits Connect every Wednesday, and like he said, we do the double Estes method. I actually have to prepare myself because sometimes shit happens, and stuff can get to me, and I've got to step away because I know I'm going to be on the show, and if I'm not my 100%, I just can't do it. And I think that's happened maybe once or twice. Remember?
Well, that show, that's a heavy ass show. I mean, a lot of people don't think it, but that double Estes, I mean, once you go under, I've done it twice.
Yeah,
like you're there, you're channeling, you're tuned in, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah,
You see, we got a opening prayer, and then we got a closing prayer.
Yeah.
And that's just to prevent anything from coming through the screen, which is
And
something.
plus-
What was that? Something's trying to come through the screen again, I guess.
Exactly. You did
yeah, I
say
think that
earlier.
was a chihuahua.
Me and Kimmy
But
just tried
that's
to
what-
Estes alone, and her husband was there to watch us. She used her box. I only used my gifts. I blindfolded myself, sound out, and that was it. And you should have heard the stuff that came out. It was nuts. And Kimmy left me on a mountain. I was with her the whole time. She kept saying my name, and she left me on a damn mountain somewhere. But I'll tell you,
Mountain.
aliens were coming through.
I'll hold on to it.
Aliens. What was it? A ship? An alien ship, something like that. All kinds of stuff was coming through with me, and I don't even talk about aliens. That was crazy. Me of all people, aliens coming through.
That's because today I think we're coming to the conclusion that they're all interdimensional beings and they're all one and the same.
It was a big spaceship, but I don't know who pulled me out, but it was one of my guides or somebody, because at the end they said I was saying, don't come near me, don't touch me, something like that. And one of my guides or somebody pulled me out because it was getting really bad and my hands started going. And
You see
somebody
what-
else pulled me out.
Right. You see what she had Candy said?
No, I try not to pay attention to him.
We just tell him shut up, Chad.
He says Brandon is even picking his nose.
You know, I'm gonna let a little secret out that a lot of you don't know this about me and Kimmy have something in common. I'm Brian's bitch. Just throwing that out there. I saw him in the comments. Somebody's got to be, and I volunteer.
Cool.
No, I mean if you
Sharing
pick
is
you, that's
caring,
all
right,
there is to
Brandon?
it.
I'm
Right.
his other wife, so you can be
There
his
you go.
bitch.
See, I'm
See, now Reggie left. Where'd Reggie go?
Oh my gosh.
I
think
mean,
Reggie-
the aliens
they
were
beamed
calling
him
the
up.
big ship, mothership was coming in, and
they
we
beamed
stepped
him
out
up.
for a moment. The pizza was coming from the mothership.
Yeah, that's
You didn't see the
intergalactic
little
pizza.
That's crazy. I don't know that SD. I don't know.
What do you not know about? I mean, what?
I mean,
Okay.
the things they said I was saying.
Well, yeah, because if you're tuning in and stuff like that, like if we was to listen to a Estes or the Spirit SB7 right now,
Yeah,
we're
but I
all
don't
gonna hear
listen to
something
a
different,
FB.
and that's the thing. Some of us will hear the higher tones, lower tones. You know, you're not going to hear it all at once. But
Emmy,
once you
I wasn't
go-
listening to.
I know
I
you
don't
weren't
have a
listening to the
box.
Estes. I know
Yeah.
you didn't have the box, but the thing was, you're tuning in to your gifts out there.
But not just that. Not that.
Frequency.
Yourself up a lot.
Huh?
You open yourself up a lot.
That's yes,
Like
you
a
do,
lot, a
and
lot. You're so freaking sensitive, and you open yourself up so much that you just get so wrapped up in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So with you doing that, you're gonna pick up other frequencies than just spirits. You're gonna pick up whether it be aliens, Native Americans, who knows, Bigfoot, who knows, because you're so
You've got
open
to
to it and
ground
you're not
yourself.
protecting yourself and you're not grounding yourself. It's gonna happen.
You got to do that because
Yeah, I ground myself, protect myself.
I mean, there's a difference between protecting yourself and grounding yourself.
Yeah, I ground myself, and we do the prayer before and after too. I
But
ground
you always-
myself every day.
but you're
Hey,
you're not sure about that. So that's
Yeah,
what I was
because the
wondering.
last time that y'all guys did a live, Pete had to tell you, don't tap in. Because you can ground yourself, but you have to stay grounded the entire time.
Yeah, Pete didn't want me to open on a live period because of other reasons.
Hey everybody. I apologize for interrupting. I gotta get going.
Thanks
in
for
about
coming on,
9
brother.
minutes. Oh, no problem. Thank you for inviting me. I'm about 9 minutes away from going on to Sarah Russell's first show.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah,
gotta
that's
get
right.
going. She just sent me the link, and so
Okay.
All right,
Have a
man.
good show.
What is that?
All
What is that
right,
going to be on,
bye,
Reggie? What is that going to be on, Reggie?
she's on Paralinks. Hold on one second here.
Yeah, if you're gonna be on the show, share her out. Sheesh.
Yeah.
I know, rude. We want to watch you.
on.
It's called support. It's called support.
It's called a bra.
It's called a bra? Who's not wearing
Support.
one?
YouTube
I'm-
and Paralinks.
Oh, I get it.
Shoulder holders.
I get it.
Boulder holder, boulder holder.
Oh, she'll be on Paralinks Plus.
Over the shoulder boulder
Paralinks
holders.
Plus.
Paralinks
Oh,
Plus.
Anthony,
Hmm.
we should
Go
come up
check
with
out-
that.
What's
Go
that?
check out Reginald on Paralinks
The bra
Plus in
hour.
like 9 minutes.
The
It's a
brow.
support group.
So have a good night, everybody.
Take
I love
care.
you all.
Great show. Great show,
Night.
Reggie.
Thank you.
We'll see you there. Love you.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
Love
we're
you.
at the 15-minute mark. So I'm going to go. We're going to start with Anthony. We're going to go around. So I want everybody to shout out their
Don't
links,
wanna
their
leave.
YouTubes, and I know, but I have to do 2 hours,
I want to leave.
and then I'll start up another. Oh, you will. Yeah, I won't. So, Jesus, that was a
I
little
hate
high.
to
damn.
this now. It's like
So-
doing
Night
our
on
thank
his
yous.
Anthony, go ahead. Shout out your link tree or whatever.
My link tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another good one. Okay, I'll start off with this one. Race Rose from the dust, crystals and minerals.
You better.
No, don't do that.
Oh.
All right. Then Race Road itself, Texas Race Hunters on YouTube. Race Road Oracle of Darkness, which will be coming up. Race Road Nexus, which that is actually going to be a platform to bring everything all together underneath that. So, and which one else did I have?
Hey, Dad.
I don't forgot.
You're fired.
Yeah, I know. I need to write it all down now. I need to start writing stuff down again. Well, we'll figure it out. It'll be up.
He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Hola,
Yep.
gente."
Stickies. I got extra stickies.
He's gonna
Yes.
start telling you in Spanish because he's gonna write it in Spanish.
Was there?
Hola,
Well,
gentes.
I can put that one out. See, Mundo Fantasma is coming.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fantasma.
Which is the Paranormal Spanish podcast.
And that's going to be cool. I'm not going to watch it because I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'll
We
support
just
it.
got to put on the English.
Yeah. Just put Brandon subtitles.
Yes, there we go.
Brandon.
All right, Greg Koss, come on, tell us where to go find you.
You can go ahead and you can go to me, Greg Koss. You can go to Red Eye Custom. You can go to both of those shows. You can go on Spirit Connect, and you can go to Mariner Spirit. Those both have their own pages. And that's about it. Thank you.
All right. And now we go to Kimmy Corpse. Kimmy Corpse.
Phantom Friends is on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. And then, you want me to go ahead and do Echoes, Donna, or do you want to do that one?
Nah, you do it.
Echoes in the Wind is on same TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. And then I'm Kimmy Corpse across all media.
Did you say your cooking show? Did you shout that out too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on the Phantom Friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we go to Amy. Me.
Well, the main place I am on PDX Paranormal. They're on YouTube and Wraith World, Paralinks. I gotta write this stuff on my sticky.
I was going to say you have stickies.
I know, and it's a full pad. Everything okay. So pretty much what Anthony said. Yes, in my channel, and then yeah. Okay. I don't know what else to say. You caught me off guard, and I gotta use my stickies. But yeah, you guys, that everybody knows. And can I say that really fast?
You can't. You can say it like this.
Oh God! Hi. Actually, after this, me and Sydney are going to go live. So you guys come back to PDX Paranormal if you want to hang out with us. And it'll probably be on YouTube too. No, Facebook. I don't know where it's going to be. Okay.
I'll be watching it. I got laundry and shit to do, so I'll be up for a while. I'll be watching it. What about Lady Mystic, a.k.a. Donna? What you got going on?
Kimmy just said everything because it's me and Kimmy together.
Okay.
Echoes in the Wind.
Now we go to
me and it's all we're both together.
Okay, and now we go down to Arriba la Raza.
They have amazing shows.
Wait, is that Pete or me?
Oh, that's you. You're my.
Hola, Holmes. That's what I'm talking about.
It's okay, you know.
No, Emmy basically said everything for me. Me and Emmy. I'm the baby of this group, y'all. I'm barely branching out to podcast and other stuff. It used to be just me by myself. Like this.
Everybody starts somewhere. Oh. All right, we're going to the Phantom Menace himself.
Give her a hug.
You can find me on Beyond Belief Paranormal on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and also you can also follow me and find me on Texas Wraith Hunters.
That's what I forgot.
And Paralinks, I forgot.
Yeah, Greg. Oh my God.
Greg got Freedom Mars. What the hell?
It's like 16 already. I don't know.
I also have Beyond Belief Talk.
And he has Pete After Dark.
Apparently, Pete After Dark.
Oh, pay-per-view.
That's that adult channel.
That's Pete's Feet. Pete's Feet.
You haven't heard of the Bel Air House.
Pete's Feet too.
And then I guess I will finish it off with check me out. Shaman Sundays on Facebook, at Shaman Sundays on YouTube. You can find me on Supernatural Inc. Brandon Cooper. That was my personal page, but apparently it's now something. So anyway, if you need me, go to Brandon Cooper at Shaman Sundays. Blah blah blah. Here I am, hosting Wraith Sundays every Sunday at 9. Shaman Sundays every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern on all kind of freaking links. We're all over the place. Listen, I love each and every one of you guys that are in the chats that have been watching. I know I sit and watch podcasts, but you know they're pre-recorded and they're not interactive, and I get bored. I like this interactivity. I like not being able to keep up with the comments. I love everybody participating. So thank you guys. Y'all make this worthwhile for all of us.
You got Donna's and Kimmy's too. Don't forget.
I could do
jump in there.
Kudos to Katie and Katie.
I said it.
Yep. Yeah, let's give a shout out to Supernatural Inc. KD Stafford. You may know him from the Ghost of series, Ghost Morgan City, Ghost Devil's Perch, Fright Club, Ghost Brothers, and then you'll know Katie. We have several events coming up, Supernatural Inc. Oh, speaking of events, this Saturday down in Abbeville, South Carolina, I will be with ᴂᴵᴵᴸᴸᴸᴬᴆ Brown, her husband Matt, Margie, and we are going to do a tour and an investigation at the Belmont and surrounding areas. Go to ᴂᴵᴸᴸᴸ Brown's page for information, or check out my page. I got the events up. So I think that's it. And I want to thank everybody that is on the show. I just wanted to show off this great group of people. I mean, I'm honored to be friends with each and every one of you. And I always end my show the same way. And hopefully it'll mean something to each and every one of you. But it's not about surviving the storm, but it's how you dance in the rain that matters. So everybody, after this, go over to PDX, watch the live with her and Lady Phoenix. I'm gonna be watching. So good night, everybody.
Good night.
Brandon, thanks for having us.
Night. Thanks for having us.
I sent you a friend request, Brandon. Oh, we're still live.
No, that's okay. I like friend requests, and they're still going to be able to hear you when I click this button.